Share with you the diverse techniques and products will inspire you to produce your own individual pieces of artwork. So make sure you don't miss the studio light shows on Hochanda.
Hello, my name's Kay from Indigo Blue, and we've been established for 7 years, and together with my husband Alfie we design and manufacture our own in-house red rubber stamps. We also have our own range of paints, lushes and stencils. We're so proud that we've now got a reputation for such high quality products and the detail that we can manage to get in our stamps. What I really love about Hochanda is I get to demonstrate lots of different techniques for you to understand how to use our products and hopefully inspire you. I've got loads of fantastic ideas buzzing around in my head, so I can't wait to get those filtered into our products and out to you at home. So grab a cup of tea, join me and the team from Indigo Blue on Hochanda.
Hello, my name's Catherine Sturrock and I bring to Hochanda my company Character Crafts. Character Crafts brings to you our laser cut designs. Each design is designed by myself. We cut them on the laser machines here in Doncaster and bring the products to you at home. Character Crafts is suitable for all ages and all abilities, so I hope that I can inspire you and help you along with your crafting. I like to show you how to use different paint techniques and different techniques to bring the characters alive and use various mediums to decorate, and I also use air dry clay for decorating with the flowers. So make sure you look out for the Character Craft shows on Hochanda. I hope to see you soon.
Hi, I'm Katrina from Rowan Dean. We're a small family business that design embroidery kits. Embroidery has always been my passion, and I'd love to show you how to do some of the stitches and some of the kits. We're based in Derbyshire, and I'm really inspired by the landscape and flora of Derbyshire, and I think other people will be too. Our kits are really easy, and I hope they inspire you to have a go at stitching. Since we've been on Hochanda, we've had a great time. Everybody's been really friendly and really good. We've met loads of people all around the country who watch Hochanda and find it really inspiring. Don't forget to join me on my Rowan Dean shows on Hochanda.
Flexi Order has arrived at Hochanda. What is Flexi Order? When you place an item on FlexiBuy in your basket, you qualify for Flexi Order, which means any other items you add to your basket will also be included in your FlexiBuy payments, so you can spread the cost over multiple monthly payments. After your first payment is made, your entire order will be dispatched. When you add at least £60 worth of any items to your shopping baskets, either online or on the phone, you'll qualify for our Flexi Order offer. This means you can spread the cost of your order over equal monthly FlexiBuy payments, offering you the extra flexibility when you shop with us. Flexi Order, making your shopping experience with Hochanda easier.
Good morning, how are you doing this bright and early? Well, I'm not sure if it's bright, but it's definitely early. And of course, we have got a happy hour of beautiful fabrics, so bargains galore. So go ahead and shop ahead and make sure that you do not miss on any bargains. But before we get into details of what the fabrics are and the amazing prices, let's say hello to Natasha. We have got a guest.
Good morning. I know. Basically, there was lots of gorgeous fabric on the show, so
yeah, you are here,
yeah.
so yeah, we had to use it. And I believe we have got also a sneak peek of an amazing pattern that you have designed as well.
Well, looking down the counter, it was rude not to. You'll see, when we get there, you'll see why. But yeah.
Perfect.
I wouldn't be able to fit it all into my 1 o'clock show, so this was the perfect opportunity to go, hey.
Fabulous. So we will have a sneak peek of that show. Of course, Natasha will be guesting as well at 1 o'clock with her Natasha Mix. But let's start with the happy hours deals that we have got throughout. Now, the Pick and Mix. Now, this one is glistened by Whistler Studios, and it's half-meter fabric Pick and Mix. You pick any two that you like for £9.99. That's a really good price.
Right, really good. Really good. You need to be opening some of these out. They're really beautiful. And if you're getting your Christmas make on, then this is the one. A friend of mine said to me the other day that she is going to go paperless this Christmas because she's fed up with all of the waste. So she's going to create fabric bags for all the presents. She's going to do, she's going to do different colours for each member of the family, and then they'll just put them back up in the loft or whatever for the next year. But that will be how they're going to do it, because she's fed up with, and actually buying paper for Christmas to just be ripped open and thrown away is quite expensive. So this is her take, and I've got a few friends that wrap in fabric.
Yeah, I always have been a big fan of that, whether it's or organza, things like that. But the bags, a drawstring bag, that could be all be, all you need. So you are getting half meters here. So you could do, a big one here, just one of them. Imagine a bag like that, almost like a mini sack of beautiful presents.
It could basically be made into a drawstring sack.
Oh yeah, I think
that's what you're looking at there.
So
easy.
So that's one of them, and then of course we have got. If you see there is a little bit of gold elements in here, very beautiful, sophisticated gold printing in there as well. So I love those little details.
There's a lovely finish on that fabric actually as well. Now these aren't fabrics that I've bought to wear. These are ones that our supplier has, and this is the first time that I've seen them, and I have to say I'm really impressed. Less so by your folding, I'll be honest.
I always have had an issue with folding clothes and fabric. It's my week. I'm very organized with most things, but clothing, I'm a bit of a mess.
Hal, I spent 3 years on a sewing channel not being able to fold fabric, so it's really refreshing to be stood here watching somebody else not being able to fold
also,
fabric.
can I say that I am so short, I can't lean over. I just don't reach there. It's just,
yeah.
I mean, you are a tall Amazonian woman.
I still can't do it either. So
okay, my excuse doesn't work then. Then, of course, we have got. Look at that! I love the houses, the row of houses. How
and they're beautiful.
Advent calendar, immediately I think the houses.
Well, also think table runner.
Oh yeah. You can get two of the same pattern, so if you wanted a full meter of that, I mean, I'm not sure, 100% sure, it will come in separate pieces.
Yeah, separate pieces, but you're going to cut it up anyway.
Exactly.
And why not make it into a tree skirt?
Ooh, I like that. I like that a lot. And then we have got the same version of it. I'm so sorry about
Do you go for gold or silver at Christmas?
Well, at Christmas, you know what? It depends on the year, but usually I'm a traditional girl.
If it's odd or even.
I think because I love a deep dark red.
Of course you do.
So I will go for gold. Yeah.
Because it goes with it. Yeah. You see, whereas my favourite colour is blue, so we go blues and pinks and silvers.
Absolutely.
But a bit of red and gold is creeping in.
Well, it's just that I love the mossy green as well, the olive green. So I'm so sorry, Molly, our floor manager. She's just giving me the evil eye. I'm just so sorry.
She's just shaking her head in shame.
I'm so sorry. It's just literally, I don't reach at the
moment. Really bored this hour.
I'm so sorry.
If we didn't give her something to do, right?
Exactly. We keep.
It's an early one. We're just keeping you awake.
I adore these snowflakes. I think they are absolutely stunning. Would be my pick as well. Right, so you can see them on the website, all of them. If you want to go for this ones, the item number is 878102. You have got a £7 saving, and remember, it's a happy hour deals, which means that the saving is there only for the hour and the hour only.
Do you know what though?
What?
These Christmas fabrics are timeless. Completely timeless.
Yeah, they are, absolutely. And the thing is, not only they are timeless. Like, for instance, the filigree gold is not just Christmas.
No.
It's a beautiful. It has got like a gorgeous kind of damask and floral.
Opulent. Imagine a scarf out of that.
Your thing. You know. Anyway, you need to mention as well that there is extended delivery. There will be dispatch from the 22nd of October. Now, moving on to, we have got another pick and mix as well here. You have got a choice of 3, but you choose any 2 of them. It's the Holiday Village by Whistler Studios. Now, again, half meters for $9.99, 2 of them, so you have got actually a meter fabric. Beautiful quality of fabric as well. Now, can I open the Christmas ornaments?
Has that got a gold shimmery?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
A metallic. Look at that. Can you see the little hints in there?
So I love paisley, and the fact that you've got paisley with a bit of bling, I mean, I'm all over that.
Yeah, it's very, and again, if you wanted to fussy cut those ornaments, these circles, and then they wouldn't be Christmas, like they would be just elements like a patchwork piecing.
You see, I would be putting some bond and repair or some Mr. Fuse in between, double-siding them, cutting them out, and then you've got fabric ornaments.
Oh, that would be so sweet. By the way, the only reason I call them ornaments is because I cannot pronounce the other official word.
Bauble.
Yeah, I cannot pronounce it.
How do you say it? You've got to say it now. Just
Bubble?
Bubble.
Bubble?
That's right.
See, that is all right. Oh, okay. All right.
Look, Paola, at any time, your English is better than my Spanish.
Yeah, but I have been living here for 18 years, so it's like, anyway, it's not going to improve. It's like one of those.
That's it. We are where we are.
Yeah,
it's
exactly. And then we have got, of course, the beautiful bells as well. So the silver has got that kind of hint. I love it because it's a grey with silver rather than harsh silver in there. Look at the gorgeous little
soft,
detail.
isn't it?
It's so beautiful.
And it's still got that sparkle.
Yeah.
So the question is, would you go for double gold, or would you go for a gold and a silver in the same fabric? Oh, decisions. Or just 2.5 meters of the same?
You know what? I would have 2 meters of the bubbles.
Would you?
Yes. Because I just kind of look at them and kind of practice bubble, because I think that is just, I love it. I really, really love this one. There is something very classy about it. Very.
Do you know, all these Whistler fabrics, I think you've hit the nail on the head there, they are classy.
Yeah.
And if you match them with the fabrics we've got coming up.
Oh.
Right. Sometimes you need a plain. And I don't know where these came from, but you're going to love them.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Right. Anyway, we are moving on, but I'm going to give you the details for that. 475 930. £9.99. You're saving £7, and that £7 saving is, only for the hour. I'm just look at the mess I create. I mean, seriously, it's so nicely put, and then I come in and just create. I'm like a hurricane. Anyway, I'm not going to open.
My daughter, it's like 5 minutes anywhere, and there's just stuff strewn everywhere.
Yes, exactly. I don't know
Small
what.
but mighty.
Well, yeah. Though she's as little, she's fierce.
Absolutely.
Right, anyway, so we have got here artisan cotton. Now, you love this one, Natasha, don't you?
I do love these. Okay, so from afar, they look, okay, some useful neutrals. But get in close. It's a shot cotton. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful.
What exactly is a shot cotton for those ones who
don't know?
You're
going to have to look at the warp and the weft in this. So, you see how you've got a pink there? Oh, hello.
Hey.
Come back. There we go. Yeah, there we are. You see how you've got the pink there, but the fabric isn't actually pink? So the warp goes warp and the weft goes left. So the warp and the weft are two different colours. And so as you move it, you do get that element of pink.
Yeah.
And it's absolutely stunning. So the warp will be one colour, the weft will be another, but the combination together, when you move it, is stunning.
Yeah, it's kind of funny because when you look at it, it doesn't coil, and then exactly
Then
like the creases. Now,
So this is something you want to be making scarves out of, or something like that, something that is going to move, because that's when you're going to really appreciate the subtle genius of this fabric. It's really beautiful.
and it feels so nice and soft. It's a pick and mix, so you choose any half meters, so you could go for two of the same. Again, it will probably be with two different pieces, but look at that. I love that one. Look, let's show you that.
Look at it. Stunning.
It's stunning. So that you can see, if I put them like this, you will be
Yeah.
able to see them exactly how the sides. So that one is actually the same color, but it still has got one
you've
darker.
got a darker one
Yeah.
and a lighter one, and so again, these are subtle. Like some shot cottons are really in your face and you just can't miss it. These are beautifully subtle, they are classy, they are elegant, and you have to take a second look at them to really appreciate them.
Absolutely. And now, if you want to go for the artisan cotton, you choose any two. Do you know what?
Yeah, I know.
It's those two, like
Stroke
so
it.
nice, and they're so beautiful. They're very strokeable as well. And $9.99 is the price. You're saving again £7, but that saving is here only until the end of the hour or until stocks last. So please do be sure to check out your baskets. 672911 is your item number for the artisan or shot cotton. Then we are going Christmas, and this is like pure, Christmas.
This is your Christmas, isn't it? This
yeah.
is traditional. Every year, bring out the berries, bring out the holly, bring out the poinsettias, bring them out in all your traditional colours. And at no point did anybody go, oh no, holly, so last year. And nobody ever did.
No.
So buying these fabrics, you're making an investment in your fabrics, into your stash that is going to be timeless.
And look at that. It has got, for instance, these gorgeous pine cones have got a little bit of gold as well. It's just like that hint of it. It's just that kind
subtle.
of exquisite detail. And then, of course, the poinsettia also has got it as well in here. Molly
I
is
don't
going
know
to have
if you
words
find
with
this,
me.
Paula, but whenever there's a little metallic element in it, it's so hard to pick it up on the cameras.
Yeah.
And these are the sort of fabrics that when you get them home, you'll be like, oh, I didn't realise just how beautiful they were. It's really hard for it. I mean, don't get me wrong, our director's doing a cracking job, but it's very, very hard to pick it up on the camera. And that is beautiful. That is so beautiful. But these will be fabrics that you'll be excited about, because they're beautiful, and then you'll get them home and you'll be like, I didn't realise just how gorgeous they were.
And again, this one I adore because, again, not only for Christmas, that one has got also a little bit of gold in there. And then I'm going to just open that. I'm so sorry, Molly. I'm just like, just useless if
You're
there's
just ravaging it, aren't you?
Yeah.
All of it.
Ravage it, just give it a good ravage. Anyway, so if I open this one, some of the fonts, the writing will have the gold as well. You can see there the Christmas. Oh, already 2/3 of the stock of the green fabric and beautiful letters has gone. So if you want yours, if this one you want, then check out your baskets. Remember that is a pick and mix. $9.99 is the price. You could go for 2 half-meter pieces of this gorgeous green, and if you want to go for it, $9.99 is the price, saving £7. And again, that saving of £7, will disappear at the end of the hour. Yeah, you can see how, you can imagine how my wardrobe is. 114378, black and all kind of mixed up. And of course, talking about, beautiful fabrics with a season kind of attack color, this one is the gorgeous cheddar and indigo. I love this. That's such a good cheddar and indigo. I mean, they're kind of orangey tones, rusty
that
colors.
almost looks cork-like
Yes,
doesn't it?
Absolutely.
But these are your autumnal colours. These are classy autumnal colours that, again, you're going to bring out. And if you're wearing these, if you're making something like a scarf or something in these, it's going to be a classic. It's going to be something that you can wear and bring out all year round.
I'm
Just
drawn to
gorgeous.
those two because they're very Japanese kind of fabrics. That's as well.
yeah.
You know, like you can imagine a yukata or a kimono for a man. You know, summer one, and like that shorter piece. Oh, that's beautiful. Anyway, so we have a look at the gorgeous also patterns. It's just, I adore these prints. Also, can I say that I've been doing some patchwork for ahead of Hayley's launch tonight for the one-day special, the Mocha Blood, which is amazing. And one of the things I was thinking of with the fabric that I was using is like, oh, multi-directional prints. And this is phenomenal for that because that sort of, doesn't matter how you cut it, it's gonna work.
And a thing like that is really handy to have in your stash. And actually these work as ditsies as well.
Yeah.
So they're going to be, instead of a plain, bringing some interest, and look at that. And these are classic colours, absolute classic.
Absolutely. I mean,
More
I
of a red
adore.
Leicester than a
Shall I
cheddar.
open one of them? Oh no, they say no. They say, I mean, I'm not opening them. And look at that. Can you see? I mean, I'm not opening them. And what's wrong with? Anyway, so which one shall I? The top one. They say the top one. So I'll
Paola,
open
do you
it.
just have a floor robe?
I need to go to flooring and folding. Oh no, clothes folding or fabric folding. You know, school back to school. Right. So we have got here that gorgeous. I mean, it feels so soft, such a good quality.
Beautiful.
Windham. I think it's Windham fabrics.
Windham?
Yeah, Windham. Yeah.
Oh, Windham fabrics are lovely.
Yeah, they are. I
Really
believe.
lovely.
Yeah, they are. All of them are from that color, that manufacturer. Yeah.
Windham, not Whistler.
Well, Whistler is a studio, so that's
Is that one?
designers. Yeah.
Okay, so Windham is Windham and Macawa. You might have heard of Windham and Macawa, and one is I think Windham's is the American version of Macawa in this country.
Oh, I see.
I think that's how it works out. Yeah.
Okay.
One or other which way.
Yeah,
round.
it does feel like quality.
It
so
is quality.
you know, $9.99 is the price. Again, £7 saving. 246-294 is your item number. And moving now into proper Halloween territory. So glad that you know, our lovely Janice is not in the building today because she would have a little bit of an issue with this fabric.
Would she?
She has got arachnophobia, so she's scared of spiders.
That is not for her.
So she literally has her partner going into the shops because of the decorations.
Is it that bad?
It's actually proper
Seriously?
bad. Yeah. It's not like, oh, I don't like them. No, it's a bit, yeah.
Wow.
So you can see a kind of thing. Hopefully she's not watching. I think she avoids anything, you know, like.
Morning, Janice.
Good morning. But I did give you advance warning, but you can
Focus
see.
more on the skull.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
fine.
and the cat, and of course the cauldron. Right. I love. They are really cool. These ones as well. Now I do like as well the spider web as well. It's just really nice. And look at the
bats.
The bats. And then we have got, of course, the words in here. And look, beware, and goes. Now, we were just talking before, this for mixed media projects, you are right, our Charlotte in my ear. This for mixed media, I know what, you know the one-day special from Ali Ree, you know, the gorgeous Samsa Ways, MDF. This fabric, when you kind of cut bits and pieces and you put into the MDF, looks amazing.
Ooh.
Can you imagine that? So you can do plaques and things like that with these amazing projects, and you could fold it like put wadding or toy stuffing behind some of the plaques, and then put this over the top.
Amazing.
So that kind of do like different textures as well. $9.99 is the price. Again, I pick a mix of half-meter pieces. You choose whichever two you like, and you are saving £7. That saving £7 disappears at the end of the hour. So check out your basket. 092018 is your item item number. And then we are going to floral and softer colors and peaches and blues. This is the beautiful Caliventura fabrics that we have got here.
Oh, they're pretty.
They're very, very pretty.
Now, there's something for everyone on this show, whether you're going Christmas, whether you're going traditional, whether you're going with the cheddar and the navy, or whether you're going soft pastels, which again, you know, if you're making things like scarves, I think we've hit that time of year where we just all need that.
Yes.
These are very, very flattering on any skin tone.
Oh, this one is gorgeous. I'm sorry. I mean, and this one I adored as well, that one as well. That's just beautiful. I mean, this one big, a lovely scarf, and because they have got so many pinks and purples, I think a lot of people
Well, you've also got the choice here to buy one as your outer if you're bag making, or one as a lining fabric. They're going to work together really beautifully in that regard. And there's that lovely painty finish on these, which is just, it's so beautiful, so soft, very feminine, very delicate, really lovely.
Now, I have to say that while these ones are more quilting weight, this one is definitely more of a lawn.
So, here we go. So this, yeah, it is slightly lighter. The thing with a lawn is that people think it's going to be really delicate, but actually with the lawn fabric, the fibres are much, much thinner. They're much finer, but they're very tightly woven together. So actually, lawn fabrics last and last and last. And there are some manufacturers of dresses and things like that that use lawn that give a lifetime's guarantee on their clothing because it's made with a lawn. So this is really beautiful, and look at the drape that you've got with that as well. So yeah, I would be scarfing this all over the place.
And also, I find it really, really breathable as well. So I think like anything scarves, I kind of love scarves, but it can be too much. This sort of feels like ideal for mine, like the neck. So it's just kind of soft and beautiful. And I love the print. I mean, how elegant. I mean, on its own, with some of the artisan cotton as well.
I mean, yeah.
That is just gorgeous. Anyway, now if you want to go for a pega mix, you could go for 2 pieces of that one, or you could go for 2 pieces of the other ones. The other ones are quilting weight in terms that it's a little bit thicker in there. £13.99 is the price. Not thicker, you know, stronger weave. No, how you would call it? Heavier weave. Heavier weave. That's the word I was looking. Right, moving on to I love tiny prints. Although the camera sometimes kind of struggles a little bit with the smaller prints. They are absolutely beautiful, these ones. These ones are great stash builders, aren't they?
Yeah, they're basically your ditsies. These are when you need a little bit of interest, and again, you've got them in classic colours there. You've got your navies, you've got your reds, all those sorts of things that we use. Yeah. And we use them a lot. And you've also got the negative on those 2 reds, which is really, really interesting to work with. You can have a great deal of fun with that.
And again, I cannot, not mention Hayley's Mocha Blog at launch ODS at 6 p.m. tonight because it is incredible. I would stock up in fabrics like this now to get, because they are, they are happy hour deals. You pick any 2 for, just £13.99. They are beautiful fabrics, and the fact that they are dainty for creating your own blocks and your own patterns, they are absolutely perfect because you can go really smaller or be really big. It's up to you. They are phenomenal for that. I would really, really stock up on that. 301114 is your item number. Last but not least, is that?
That's what we're going to be making.
Oh, I adore them. I adore them. Because you know what? This is the thing that you can have. By the way, these one are, of course, Natasha makes her own patterns, which are going to be available now on the website, or I believe at 1 p.m.
So 1 o'clock we'll launch this. This is a brand new pattern here at Hochanda today.
When you talked about pumpkins, I thought, it's like, well, how much I'm going to use a pumpkin outside, or this is.
I think I should have called them gourds. but I didn't know if everyone knew what gourds were.
Yeah, no,
So I have a big copper bowl in my hallway that every year I put gourds in because I love the different colours and textures that they come in, and every year I get disappointed because they go mouldy and I have to throw them away, and that upsets me. So this year I'm making them out of all my favourite fabrics, and all colours go. They're all going in there, and it doesn't have to be, I mean, actually the fabrics that I've made out of those, some of those we are bringing in 2 weeks' time to wear. So it's a bit of a sneaky peek, with a bit of caif there.
Right.
But, you know, what's a girl to do?
And now we have got, now these ones are just right my street. The colors in here, Tanya Whelan fabrics, absolutely beautiful. From Free Spirit, you know, the quality K facet, you know, Tim Holtz fabric, of course, you know, the beautiful, beautiful Tula pink as well is it's absolutely beautiful fabric. I adore this
Tanya Whelan, she is such an inspiration. She started designing when she was living on her own, single mum, and she decided that she needed to learn to make things because buying stuff was too expensive. And look at her now, she's in all the magazines. We know her for her paper crafting, her fabric designs. She's in all the country living-y type magazines. Her fabrics are in there. They are beautiful. What an inspiration that woman is.
Shall I open one of them or shall I refrain?
Why don't you open the one on the end, because I might steal
Which one?
That one.
This
I
one?
might snaffle it for a pumpkin.
Because that is absolutely stunning. Now, again, it's a pick and mix, half meter pieces. You choose any two that you like. And of course, you can go for multiples of the same, or you could go for the whole collection if you wanted, because there is 6 options. So you could add 3 of them to your basket. £13.99 with a saving of £3. Again, happy hour, which means that price will be up at the end of the hour. Now, I need to also remind you that, of course, there is an extended delivery, which means that it will be dispatched from the 22nd of October. Now, I'm going to leave it here. Now, also, we do have got more bargains here at Hochanda. We have got 7-day savers, and those ones you can find them on the website. Of course, hochanda.com. / of course, and 7-day savers. Now, the zippers are amazing. Right, and then, of course, they are back on extended delivery. $11.99 is the price. They sold out on Sunday, when they launched, so they were incredibly popular. So if you want to grab yours, you are getting 60 zips. I mean, contents may vary, but you will get zippers from 6.5 inches to up to 12 inches in different colors. Right, also we have got that masking tape, you know, the Loctite purple tape. Now, who was it? Hayley Smith was using it to sew it. So it's one of those things that we're thinking that is just for paper crafting. Actually, is really handy to have. I also use it when I am using cutting, using my rulers, and I want to make sure that I use the right, you know, the marcation, the right measurement. I will mark them and make a kind of a template with the on top of my quilting grid, and then I can take it off whenever I'm done with that particular project. Also, the handmade paper journals, because they are 100% cotton rag paper, you can sew it as well and create patterns inside on top of it. I mean, on the pages, you can kind of unbound and then rebound it. And then if you want a sewing kit, well, 167 pieces in total from Gross. It's £14.99, and it has got all sorts of you know, all gorgeous, beautiful products in there with threads, also sewing machines, needles, as well as bobbins, ready charged, ready loaded with the right sort of thread. So perfect to go. Also, elastic bands and invisible threads are included there. Right. Well, those ones are 7-day savers, but don't forget to check out your baskets for the happy hour deals, because those ones will disappear at the end of the hour. And with that, shall you do some demo?
Oh, go on then. Why not, as I'm here? So the very first thing that you need to know about making a pumpkin is that you want to cut it on the bias. That's a 45-degree angle. Why? Because then the fabric's going to stretch, because it's going to curve around. So whatever you're using your fabric, with the pattern that I've done that you can get at 1 o'clock, you get templates and all of that. That's all included. And you get an arrow which shows you your where your grain line should be, so the pattern will go like that. So if your grain line is going like that on your pattern, then you'll measure from the selvage edge, which is this edge or that edge, and you'll make sure that that is parallel. If you want to make up your own, because I also show you how to make an any size pumpkin, so the ratios that you need for it, that's all in the pattern as well, then you can just cut on a 45 degree. Now if you've got a nice long ruler like this, then great. If you've got a cutting board, then you'll notice on the cutting board under here you've got 45 degree lines. So if I wanted to, I could just use these as my guide. I can see where they come out on the cutting board here. I can line my fabric up straight, and I can use that if I wish. I also have a 45 degree line on my ruler, so if I line that up along the baseline, then I know that whatever I'm cutting is 45 degrees. So that's really handy to know as well if you're doing binding or anything, if you're making your own binding or anything like that. But I've also got this 45 degree line here, which I can then line up parallel to my selvage like I would with my pattern that I've done for you there. So let's do. Obviously my pattern is in to photography for later, so we'll just, you know, make it up as we go along. In terms of sizing, again, it's absolutely fine however you want to do it. So let's have a little measure and some markers, shall we? Let's find some sort of marking device. That'll do. So if I come down, how long have I gone along there? Let's just measure this, shall we? And be, you know, super technical. So yeah, okay. So let's come down here by 8 and mark these along here. These rulers are an absolute godsend. Have you got one of these yet?
Well, I have got the shorter version because I have got the similar one from Fiskars, but I do like the creative grids as well. Very well. I have got the creative grids as smaller. 6. Even our producer as well. She has got.
Oh, they're just.
Hannah has got one.
They're just fab. Really good. Did you get it for your nan?
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what it is.
Yeah.
I told you.
There you go. There you go. Perfect. And then you just want to square it off at the ends here. So these are a beginner's make, really. The hardest thing is just cutting the fabric, realistically. Square off these ends, and then you just, and you can do all of this by hand, by the way. That's the other thing to say. So if you're a hand sewer, you know, because often we forget that some people just like to sew by hand. Slow stitching, absolutely fine. And this can absolutely be done that way. So they're perfect for your scraps, lovely. You can make something fabulous out of that. We're going to sew along that short end there. Now this is why I realised I didn't actually check if my sewing machine was happy having travelled this morning. We will soon find out, won't we? How are you feeling this morning, sewing machine? Yeah.
And it's the Juki Kere, isn't it?
Yeah.
You love that one.
Yeah. I'm always impressed because I hate the fact that they have to travel and get jolted and bumped around, but do you know what? They never disappoint. They're always good. Let me just double check the back of that before I say that. Yep, perfect, lovely. So that's the very beginning bit that we do. Now, I'm going to take that off. So on your machine, as if you were to sew a sleeve, you want to take that away, and I'm going to start either side of this seam line here. So I'm going to put my foot down. Yeah. I'm going to go and increase my stitch length to the longest it will go to. Okay. Okay, which is a 5 millimeters, so that's 5. The next thing I'm going to do is take that thread, and I'm going to just lift the foot so that the tension is released, and I'm going to make that thread nice and long, drop the foot again. Don't do it with the foot down, because as soon as the foot down, your tensioners are in place. Okay, so you'll just be, you'll have to really struggle, you might snap the thread. So do it once that's there, once the foot's up. Then put your foot down, and we're going to just sew all the way round on that super long stitch.
Okay. I wonder why.
Now when you come to the end, do not go over those beginning stitches. Okay. Okay, don't. just lift your needle, and again, I've got a needle cutter on
Yeah.
here. Not this time, not this time. Lift the foot, pull that thread, and we're going to cut that thread nice and long. Then we're going to pop it back under the machine. We're going to start next to that line of stitching that we just did. Take all of these ends and pull them to one side. You want these out of the way. Okay, you don't want to be stitching over them. And then off we go again. You don't want to go over the stitching that you've just done. You want to just do another neat line next to it. You can do this by hand. This is basically going to be a gathering stitch. Okay. How very autumnal, eh?
Yeah,
Gathering
very.
in the pumpkins.
Absolutely.
So again, lift and pull. And I'm going to do that again on the other side as well. Now you can gather this and do it later, but actually, as long as you keep these out of the way, then we can really go for it. So again, nice long stitch, and around you go. We do 2 lines of stitching. This is a time to get your polyester thread out, because your polyester thread is so much stronger than a cotton thread. Okay, so if you've got a polyester thread, get it out now. Use it now. Lift the needle, lift the foot, pull it to one side, cut the thread. There we go. And then go back in again, and again a second line of stitching, being careful not to go over the stitches that you've just done. You want a neat line next to, I say a neat line, it doesn't matter if it's neat or not, nobody's going to see it. And around we go.
I love that it has got that built-in sort of walking foot as well, this machine. It's just,
Oh yeah, that's on today.
yeah,
good.
it's like, I just love it, because it's that kind of thing that is, I mean, not always included in your machines, even though pricier ones, sometimes they are not included. So having
Walking
it
feet
there.
can be really expensive.
Oh yeah. Oh,
And
yeah.
also, what I didn't realise is that walking feet are not really, they don't always last very long as well, so they cost quite a lot and they don't always last very long. They can fall to bits. But the fact that this you just pull down and click in,
Yeah.
done. Fabulous. That's it. Right, so let's go to one end. And what I want to find amongst all of these threads here
Yeah.
are either the top
Yeah.
ones or the bottom ones. So I'm just going to find these top threads. So there's one,
Okay.
and it's a little bit of a jumble, but I will find them. That's another one. I'm going to pull that down there. And then I've got one there, the other side, and that one there. And then all of the other threads, just don't look at them, tuck them under there. These are the ones that you're interested in. These two here and these two here. You're starting and you're finishing threads, okay? Because you're just going to gently
Ah, I see.
give them a little tug. And this is why you want your polyester ones.
Yeah.
Now you do 2 lines of stitching so that it's more even.
Yeah.
And also just in case you snap a thread,
You
you've
have
still
that,
got one
Yeah.
that goes around. So don't be too heavy-handed. Just do a little bit, ease it round. Do a little bit, ease it around. And onwards we go.
Yeah.
And I love the fact that you can have these pumpkins, gourds, whatever you want to call them, all year round in different colourways.
Yeah.
And when you've sort of done a bit there, pick up the other 2 sides,
I see.
and again, just gently pull and work it around.
Yeah.
Oh, the silence, the concentration.
Yeah, it's like, I know, I'm just looking at it. Yeah, it's like, I just want to learn how to do it. It's just, and it's quite oddly satisfying watching it. I don't know, making the ruffles. I don't know if it,
But if you can, so this is the thing. This is the same technique that you would use in gathering stitches for clothing, all that kind of stuff. It's a technique. So once you've got the technique, whether you're making pumpkins or a ruffle top, it's going to be exactly the same. Or if you're putting a ruffle sleeve in, this is exactly how you would do it. So these are massively transferable skills, which is what I love about sewing. Once you've got them there, you've got them. And then when when that's all nice and tight, or as tight as you can get it, then just tie it off, and then you want to get yourself a nice sharp needle. Now, I use a needle threader. If you don't have a needle threader, then you're probably going to be best off doing it just. And where did I put my said needle threader? There's me being all, haha, yes, I have a needle threader. What have I done with it? Somewhere I have a needle threader, and but a long needle is what you're going to need for this project. And just thread. Oh, here we go. But if you can't thread all of those through your needle, then just go for a single strand. Have I got most of those through? Yeah. And all I'm going to do is just go through and finish these off.
Okay.
Okay, so this is actually a toy sculpting needle.
Okay.
And you don't need it really for this bit, but it just means that if you're going through a lot of layers, what you have is the ability to put it on your mat and just push down.
I see.
Rather than hurting your fingers or anything like that, because you're going through lots of layers. And this is just to finish off that base and just make sure that, there you go, see it's nice and tight there. So I'll go through one more time there, and then just hook that, whoop, back through there to act like a knot, and then cut it. But like I say, if if you can't gather up all those threads, don't worry, just tie them off and then just go in with a single thread. Okay, and then you turn it through, snip off all your spare threads down there, don't need those, and we're going to repeat the gathering process at the top. Okay, so sort your threads, there's quite a lot going on there, and find your top ones or your bottom ones, doesn't matter, but just stick with the same ones that you find. So don't go like one top, one bottom.
Yeah.
And again, you're going to, and the other side as well. There you go, 1 and 2. I love making these. Now you can make these in the pattern. I give you 3 different sizes, and one is an itty bitty one that you might want to hand stitch that makes a perfect pincushion.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Really, really sweet. But then you also get instructions to make your own pattern to make it any size. So you can do super, super big ones and then put some rice or something in the bottom and have it as a door stopper.
Oh, yeah, that was a good idea.
Yeah.
And of course, your the one, what is the buckwheat, the scented one?
Would be gorgeous as well. You know, all of those things. Absolutely, absolutely lovely. So be a bit adventurous. And then we're going to gather a little bit there. But before we gather too much,
yeah,
going to stuff it.
Oh,
Regular
it's like
toy stuffing.
Yeah, okay.
Just stuff your cloudy stuff in there. In it goes.
Yeah. And of course, I think the toy stuffing is available on the mail shop online. The pick and mix of the essentials. I think there is.
Mom, did we get the rest of that stuffing?
Sorry?
Did we get the rest of the stuffing? We had some extra stuffing.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh.
We'll have to make a mini Paula size, not a Natasha size. A really teeny tiny.
Do we have any more stuffing? What have I done with it? Oh, it's under there. Look at this. Oh, there we go.
There we have.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh.
See, that's why we love Molly. She knows.
She knows.
She knows what I've done with stuff.
Yeah.
I just need her, like, generally
in
my
life,
just following me around going, it's there, Natasha.
Yeah.
It's there. You put it there.
Yeah. And then.
I think I spend so long doing it for my children that I just forget where I put anything.
Yeah.
I know exactly where their wellies and goodness knows
I
what
don't
else
have
are.
that excuse, and I still cannot wear.
I mean, Wasabi must leave stuff all over the place. He looks like a messy sort.
Oh, but he's so sweet. I mean,
How is he?
You know, he's all right. He's all right.
Is he going to be dressed up for Halloween?
Oh.
I mean, he looks grumpy anyway, so you may as well give him a reason to be grumpy.
Yeah, he's just, he's just, no.
Oh, Wasabi, he gets such a bad press, your poor
Oh,
pussycat.
no, I love him so much, and I'm so happy that I have him in my life back again. But we have got sometimes well, he's an old cat, and he has got his issues, and, this morning wasn't a good morning. Let's just put it that way.
I picked the wrong one to talk about Wasabi loving. Okay, no, that's fine. All I'm doing here is just tying off those knots there, and then snip, and then you want to get yourself either a few strands of thread or get yourself an embroidery strand. And we're going to start now to create this pumpkin.
Oh.
Now this is the moment where there is a technique for finding the ends of these.
Okay.
I don't have it.
Yeah, me either. Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah.
There is a reason that they sell the little cards that you can rewind them onto, because I'm not the only one that gets into a little bit of a mess. I'm going to do that. It's all right. There we are.
Yeah.
Just to thread that. I don't know where my needle threader is. That's very annoying. There we go.
Well, you need that Essentials, the Essentials Groves 7-Day Savers, because that had the needle threader.
Did it? Yeah. They are fab. They are absolutely fab.
So can you, because we are running out of time, Natasha, could you tell, exactly what are you going to do with this one?
I am going to go in and down and round and repeat that and create the uppy downy bits. I'm going to tie a little, how long have we got? I'm going to tie a little knot in here, and I'll be 2 seconds doing it all.
Yeah.
Okay, and this is why you need your long needle. It's so much easier. You can struggle with a small one, but this one helps, because look, I can go.
I see. Yeah.
So it's a toy needle. That's all.
I see.
Toy shaping. So you go in and then back round and down and out the bottom again.
Okay.
And as you pull that tight, you see.
I see.
Yeah.
It's so simple.
Right, really simple. But it's one of those things that people worry about the sizes, they worry about all sorts of things, and if you haven't done it for a little while, then just having that pattern there for reference every year, brilliant.
Absolutely.
You've got it there.
I love that. Right, well, of course, remember, we'll come back to see it at the end, but Natasha is back at 1 o'clock, and of course, you will be able to see the pattern in more detail then. But I just wanted to remind you of the amazing fabrics that we have got. Remember, it's a happy hour, so the deals, will go up at the end of the hour, so please do check out your baskets. We have got the Halloween, incredibly popular this hour, of course, the Halloween coming up, the gorgeous, oh, look at that, the gorgeous. Well, I wouldn't say gorgeous. It's just kind of that geometric pattern of the spider web, the bats, as well as the beautiful fabric of the gorgeous, the pattern of the writing. $9.99. You pick and choose any two of these half-meter pieces, and you're having a £7 saving. Remember that £7 saving will disappear in about 15 minutes. Now, then we have got the cheddar and indigo. This is very, very popular. I absolutely adore these two. I think that would make absolutely sense to go for them together. It's just one of those ones, and I just think it would be stunning, absolutely stunning. Whichever you go from here, it's elegant, it's ditzy prints in the sense that they are really small, perfect for paper piecing as well. Well, English paper piecing, that's what I mean. And I love that geometric as well. It's gorgeous. And that ditzy, it's not florals. It's more like a fern in here, or kind of, it's gorgeous. And then you have got, of course, the flowers. And I love how you have got the positive and the negative, the yin and the yang here. $9.99 is your price. £7 saving. I believe these, my two favorites are them. I told you I'd like them. So I'm sure that lots of craft, so is I love them as well. It's just so elegant. It's just something about them that I just think it will look so stunning, whatever you do. 246294 is your item number. $9.99 is the price. Again, you pick and choose whichever two pieces you want, and you will get half meters of them. $9.99 the price, saving £7. Then we are going into Christmas. Now we have got some news on the script grid. It's gone, so I'm going to put it away for a minute. But you can still choose any of the 5 remaining that you have got. So whichever you just choose whichever 2, and you are saving £7. $9.99 is the price. Shall we look? Let's have a look at the gold there here, because look at this one. Gorgeous. I adore the gold detail there. Look at that. It's just beautiful, isn't it? And then of course we have got the red as well in there. I love how the gold kind of glistens with the light, and that hence, and again, that would be really lovely in something that it kind of has got with the, you know, Christmas lights as well. And then this is my favorite actually, because this is an all year round. If you wanted to mix and match it with the other ones, works really well, so it kind of brings it the Christmas tone. But however, if you put it with a red or a plain white, then it becomes all year round, that kind of detail in there. And then you have got, of course, the black option of the gorgeous pine cones, again with gold detail in there. Let me show if I can see there. It is very subtle there, but those glisten is a sophisticated touch of the metallic. $9.99 is the price for 2 pieces of half meters. You choose whichever 2 are your favorites. 1143748 is your item number. Artisan cotton, that shark cotton, gorgeous. And I love how, if you look, the whift and the waft or something like that.
The warp and the weft.
Oh, whatever. I mean, at least I don't know what it is.
You're there, you're almost there.
I already forgotten the right way. Anyway, memory of butterfly. Right, so you have got here, look at that. So you can see that you have got another color coming in, and as the color turns and moves and drapes, you can see the hints of that color coming through. It's a very sophisticated way of incorporating tonal variation to your fabrics, and I especially think that this one is the one that you can appreciate the more. That beautiful aquas coming through, that mossy green in there, and that gorgeous gray. I think is phenomenal. I would stock up in this one. Again, pick and mix any 2 of them. You're getting half meters of each. $9.99 is the price, and you're saving £7. That saving disappears at the end of the hour, so do check out your baskets. Then we are going to Holiday from the Whistler Studios, manufactured by Wyndham and Fabrics. And then you have here again, pick and mix no, sorry, this is not that one. Is this one? Is this one here? And then we have got there we are, those 3. So these 3 here. So we have got the bells in silvers, the bells in silvers, the bubbles here. And then we have got the gold bells as well. So you have got all of them with that kind of gold, silver tone metallic. So the gold there, and then of course, and then that is the Holiday Village, and $9.99 is the price, saving £7. You choose whichever 2. You could go for 2 of the same one. It will not be on a continuous piece, but you will still have them to create different projects. Then we are going to the final one, which is Glisten by Whistler Studios, and I adore the snowflakes. It's just such a gorgeous option here, and I would definitely, can you see the gold little dots in there? Beautiful there. And then you have that. I adore this. This is one of my favorites as well, because that again is that kind of mustardy gold tone that will go through all year round with those little dots of gold in there as well, and the little hearts. Those details are there, but you can highlight them or not. It's up to you. Then you have got the beautiful, I adore this beautiful prints as well. And then you have got in the gold tones coming through. Again, you have got the bubbles option here as well. And then you have got the silver houses and of course the holiday beautiful houses there. $9.99 is your price as you are saving £7. And remember, you pick and choose whichever two are your favorites. I haven't done that much of a deal. 878102 is your item number. Right, and Natasha, look at the pumpkin.
There it is.
Wow!
And doesn't it just look great in any colourway?
In any colourways.
And
That
that's
is
just
amazing.
a roll of cinnamon.
Wow.
Just put it in, so it then smells Christmassy as well.
That is brilliant. I love that.
You could I mean, if you wanted to just use a roll of felt or darker fabric, or contrasting fabric, then you can absolutely do that. But I like to put a little bit of cinnamon in there and just glue it in place.
It's absolutely perfect. So you just use glue to attach it.
Yeah,
Fabulous.
fabric glue.
Fabulous. Now, Natasha, you are going to be back, well, at 10.
I'm at 10, yeah, so I'm presenting at 10. I think we've got
a pattern preacher.
Yes,
We had,
it is the pattern preacher. I'm really thrilled for that show. And then at 1 o'clock we've got the quilt that's over there. We've got Halloween bags. We've got cushions, some applique, all sorts of goodies.
Well, fabulous. Stay tuned for a day of amazing shows here at Hochanda. But please do not forget to check out your baskets because the happy hour deals will disappear at the end of the hour. So please do that and then stay tuned here at Hochanda with Wendy Special. Well, it is the one-day special by Stamps Away. It's beautiful projects for the home. Then we have got Kuretake, and then, of course, at 10, Pattern Preacher.
Hi, I'm Ali from Ali Stitchy Fingers. I've been sewing most of my life. I absolutely love sewing. I've been with the Hochanda now from the very beginning, really. That's when I started to go there. The Hochanda family are lovely people to work with, and I'm really enjoying my time with them. Designing is a big part of the journey for me as well. I love going out and finding the fabrics to use in the projects and bringing them to you. I love the designing process from start to finish, and then the finished project is just the icing on the cake. So make sure you don't miss out. Come and sew with me on Hochanda.
Hi, I'm Jenny Mays from Hobby Art. Hobby Art's a family-run company and we've been designing and manufacturing stamps for over 28 years now. We have an extensive range of clear and rubber stamps and we're proud that they're all manufactured in Britain. Whatever your style, there's always something that will interest you with Hobby Art stamps. Crafting is my passion and I love teaching. I love sharing my ideas with other people. This is why I enjoy being part of the Hochanda family, because I have the time to share my ideas, maybe open a door for somebody and give them the confidence to start stamping. So make sure you join me, Jenny Mays, on Hochanda.